COP26 is ongoing, and we have covered on this program about how nations like Costa Rica and other nations that don't have necessarily the prowess of the United States, the capital, the
responsibility for the problem they're meant to be solving.
Exactly. The being the number one contributors, the United States should be speaking a lot at COP26 about themselves and critiquing our own contributions to this problem. But countries that are going to be the most affected by the climate catastrophes that are coming around the bend are given short shrift at events like this. So they must be getting bumped for people who are real speakers, right? Really on the front lines of what climate change is doing to our world. Just kidding. I bring you Jeff Bezos, who has a very benevolent idea for how he and Amazon is going to be just so kind to the world and help out with climate change. Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey.
That's why last month in New York, 9 philanthropic organizations announced an additional $5 billion to support the goal of 30 by 30. To protect 30% of all land and sea by 2030.
Why is it all like Forbes titles, like 30 by 30? Like I thought that was the ESPN thing.
Yeah, well, it's a 34-30, but now it's 30 by 30. It's a way for like his PR people who met with him before to say this will be really snappy and they'll give Amazon some great PR.
Of all land and sea by 2030. I was honored to be a part of this with a $1 billion pledge from the Bezos Earth Fund. And today, I'm pleased to announce a $2 billion pledge allocated directly to restoring nature and transforming food systems.
I'll do it.
This is part of the Bezos Earth Fund's $10 billion commitment to fight climate change, enhance nature, and advance environmental justice and economic opportunity. Together, this $3 billion in pledges will drive a new threefold nature.
Sorry, I just need to back this up to the part where he said we're going to advance nature.
Yeah, there's going to be exponential growth in nature, and the shareholders are going to be thrilled. My favorite part was when he said transforming Earth systems. Right? Like that's what he said.
I'm glad we gave you the authority to do that. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you so much. And thank you for using all of your just corporate gobbledygook, and it's gobbledygook coming out of my mouth too, and just copy pasting climate terms into it.
Food systems.
Food systems, not Earth systems.
Fund, a $2 billion pledge allocated directly to restoring nature and transforming food systems. This is part of the Bezos Earth Fund's $10 billion commitment to fight climate change, enhance nature, and advance environmental justice and economic opportunity.
Okay, pause it again. I'm so sorry. How is he going to advance economic opportunity? Oh, by transforming food systems, aka probably selling Amazon food
factory
to other countries. Awesome.
Enhance nature is like Bonneville and stuff.
It's like a tidal wave that's going to take out of the United Nations or something.
Opportunity.
Great.
Together, this $3 billion in pledges will drive a new threefold nature agenda for the Bezos Earth Fund, focused simultaneously on conservation, restoration, and food transformation. We must conserve what we still have. We must restore what we've lost. And we must grow what we need to live without degrading the planet for future generations to come.
And we'll do that by enhancing nature. All of the hurricanes I will manufacture to take out my enemies. Zuckerberg, watch out for the earthquake coming to your home. Jeffrey Bezos, courtesy of him.
So he pledges $2 billion.
That'll solve it.
Well, just to say his Blue Origin space flight, he spent 4 minutes in orbit. That was $5.5 billion. So
Yeah,
Just priorities of a billionaire.
it's like him buying a candy bar at a convenience store. That's the equivalent for us.
I think it is an absolute insult to everyone's intelligence, and I think just generally, like, it's kind of a human failing that, like, I don't know. Never mind.
You're about to go hard? Yeah. Okay. I'll say this. At the very least, stop having guys like Jeff Bezos who are contributing to the problem, because global capitalism is the reason that we are in this situation. Yeah. And it exposes the emptiness of these corporate pledges. $2 billion does nothing. You are inviting him to a United Nations conference so that he can have a PR moment and say that he's fighting climate change. Treat corporate pledges, treat billionaire donations, drops in the buckets like they are from the richest man on planet Earth. Treat them as they are. They are ways for these billionaires and corporations to stave off taxation and ensure that the governments that they're speaking to are off their ass and are not going to be asking them for actually substantial money that would affect them long term. They throw these crumbs to these governments, and the leaders are in the audience and they're all there. I'm sure Bezos hobnobbed with Merkel and Biden and whoever the case is, all these other world leaders. So it doesn't do anything to help these causes. In fact, having some guy like Bezos there pretending like he's doing something really hurts the larger cause of climate change, because it obscures what needs to happen of combating climate change.
And immediately what needs to happen is these sorts of events need to be disrupted, because these people need to stop being able to just offer pieties to, like, the major media networks of the world as they, spend $5.5 billion to shoot rockets into space. Like, it's disgusting.